Quarantine TV, Quarantine TV. You are now watching Quarantine TV. Good evening, y'all. Just want to go over a few subjects. First off, it's quarantine coronavirus. Starting to notice a lot of disgusting things on the train. When you are taking the train, you got a lot of homeless people. Please stop giving them money. I've seen on several occasions people gave homeless people some money. Then the homeless person turns around, sits down, starts coughing and spitting on the train. Now everybody's all scared, start covering up. Just don't give them no money. These guys on the train smoking K2, all types of nasty germs. And in my mind, I was already thinking, yo, these people been on the train for a while, back since the last hurricane incidents we were having, just spreading germs on the train. I thought it was going to be a problem back then. Now we worry about coronavirus, but they're putting a lot of germs on the train as well. And I'm gonna say the MTA's look like they was doing a good job of cleaning the trains. They actually started cleaning a lot of the stations and the trains, but with these people sleeping on the trains, it's making it very hard for them to keep them clean. But they're still doing a good job, so hats off to them. I think they probably need to add more cleaners. They're gonna send that coronavirus budget. They need to get a special detail to put some more people on these trains during late night hours and the early morning hours and midday hours, to have people to come in and just clean these spots on the trains where people are making messes, spitting and urinating and defecating on the train while we're trying to use it. Other subjects, 50 Cent was talking about the rappers. Be careful because they about to get indicted or for using gang stuff on their music. Yeah. Everybody want to be a gang member, brag and boast. News is, let me let you know something. A lot of people came home from jail. These jails are empty. You know, President Industrial Complex. It's kind of like a restaurant type of thing. You got the hostess at the table for two, table for four. You gotta fill these tables back up. So these jails, they gotta fill these jails back up. Indictment for 4, cell number 3 right here. You know what I mean? So a lot of rappers are going down right now because they're gang affiliated. If you look back at the first term of the president of Trump, and he did a State of the Union, he already announced that he was going to do a war on gangs. Started with MS-13 and all the other gangs. So a lot of people started getting locked up. Pay attention. It's not worth it. Freedom is way more valuable. If you look at this Tekashi 6ix9ine thing, he started the ball. If you don't know, Tekashi was Donnie Brasco and Shotty was Lefty. I think personally, I feel like he already was like an agent. He wasn't an officer, but he was already an agent. He got locked up for a pedo charge, and he ain't get in trouble for that, especially in this era, this Me Too era. What I would say is, maybe 20, 40 years from now, he might get in trouble for that. Right now, he ain't get in trouble. Gotta wonder about that. But he got mad people locked up. Imagine all the artists he did songs with, probably sitting there recording it, ask you all the stuff you did, making it feel like a DJ Vlad interview. So, what'd you get locked up for? You sold drugs to who? You shot who? Tekashi had that shit on record. But yeah, that's definitely Donnie Brasco. And he come out with a movie right now on Spotify. They doing a documentary for him. He went, they said it was China Mac was saying, I think he was born the year of the rat. He got locked up and let out on the year of the rat. That's funny. But yeah, I definitely should take that seriously. And the coronavirus thing, let's get back to that. Take your vitamins. Keep your immune system strong. Eat raw vegetables. We don't know what's going on. We don't know how long people are going to be on quarantine. A lot of people can't work right now. Bills is going to pile up. This might be another issue too. As far as like real estate. People might be losing their property, losing their apartments. Because we don't know, are they going to pardon everybody for not working? Or are they just going to let the bills accumulate and when everybody come out to work, you got massive debt? You got to think about those things. But one more thing, back to the indictments. It's going to be hard to shake things when they got in your lyrics. You're saying gang stuff, you're in pictures, throwing up signs and stuff. They have all that on Facebook, Instagram. It's already been documented. Just because you put messages in a DM don't mean it was private. Understand that. There was a movie, I'm trying to remember the movie. It was a real good movie. It's slipping my mind right now. But it basically was about these guys, how they started the internet porn industry. Well, in that movie, one of the guys, they was doing some business deals with a slimy guy that was actually using underage actresses. So before they was going to get locked up for doing business with him, but at one part of the movie, the government has spoken to the guys that create the porn sites, and they noticed something interesting, that when they was looking for targets in the Middle East that they were trying to attack, these guys would log on. They were hiding in the mountains, so they couldn't find them, but they would always log on and go to the sites that showed naked white chicks with guns. So they said, can you put more of those pictures out online? So they did that favor for Uncle Sam. They were able to target these guys when they logged on to see the boobies and drop them things on them. So then the government agent came up to the guy and was like, yo, I don't think you want to be working with that guy. He gave me a heads up. I like you. You did us a favor. You looked out for the government. We're going to let you know everybody that's working with that guy is about to go down. So when he got that heads up, he happened to be actually getting muscled by like the Russian mob to take over the whole company, because they did a deal with them, but then they got messed over on the deal. They owed some money. The guy wanted to take over the whole company, and they tried to fuck him out the deal. So what he did was, with that information he had, he said, oh, well, so I'll sign these over to you. I'll sign them over to you, but for like taxes and other reasons like that, I'll save some money. Could I date that I gave you the company at this time? The guy was like, yeah, sure, why not? Whatever, fuck it. By him signing and putting that date that he signed over the company to this time, it eliminated him from getting locked up. But I'm using that story just to say that sometimes those people, they work for people and then they get like a good looks or something like that down the line. And that could be happening with 6ix9ine. They parted him on one thing because he helped them out lock up a lot of people. Remember, these jails are emptying out. Now for the small crimes, they're letting people go in and out, which I feel like that's just breeding up an environment for crime to increase while people are not working. You're gonna see a lot of people trying to scam people. A lot of petty crime going down because, you know, people need toilet tissue. No toilet paper. They're gonna be fighting in the stores again. Eventually, they're gonna start looking for people that have stuff. People on the trains, be careful, all these bums out there, they're smoking their K2, smoking their crack, whatever they're doing. What happens if they can't get no more? What happens if the stuff shut down or slows down and that becomes scarce? Nothing's more dangerous than a junkie that need a fix. ain't gonna have the same rules to the jokes. You know what I'm saying? They want their shit now, so they gonna get a little erratic. You don't want that. Look at the trains now. Look at the subways now. You know what I'm saying? Some places you go, you see a whole bunch of them smoking K2. Looks like The Walking Dead. Where's Rick Grimes when you need him? Carl! Carl! You know what I mean? Where's Rick Grimes when you need him? Quarantine TV. Quarantine TV. Out here enjoying the shitty early morning. Having fun. Quarantine TV. Quarantine TV. I'm out.